The following podcast may be explicit. Shedcast presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Join our adventuring party in the shed as they follow the trail to the Green Dragon in the Ruins of Thundertree. Mickie, JJ, Kurt, Mike, and Joe bring you to the conclusion of this 3-part series with a final battle. Enjoy the podcast.
Hi, and welcome back to The Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, Google+,
Slacker Radio.
Switcher.
We are not on
Switcher Radio.
Stitcher Radio.
Stitcher.
One of those.
Stitcher, Wens, whatever it is. Of course, you can search us up on Google, or if you're me, you can use Bing. We are going to go around the table and
It feels like we're getting paid by Bing,
hi.
but only Joe's getting paid.
Everyone around the table, starting here with
Mickie! Hi, everyone. This is Mickie. I play Bree Greenbottle, the rogue halfling of the group.
Hello, James Stevens here. I am playing Dustbringer Ferris.
You got it right, but in reverse order.
Yeah, the Elvish Wizard Extraordinaire.
Hi, I'm Batman. This is Kurt. I'm playing Thorin Stormstriker, the Dwarven Cleric.
It sounds like a mix
Starter?
between Batman and Scooby-Doo.
And I'm
There you go. I was going to
very
say
tormented.
Astros.
because my parents are dead.
Shout out Allie.
And I watch them Scooby Stacks. Scooby Stacks.
Okay, Jackie.
And I am Sir Walter Moss.
Or
Mike. Mike.
There you go.
And I play occasionally here. And this time a paladin. Who
No, you're a fighter.
Still.
No, you're still a fighter.
Oh, still a fighter. All right. Wishful thinking. Never mind.
And then we're back to me. I am Joe. I am the Dungeon Master for this family reunion of our Dungeons & Dragons starter set characters. We are family.
Sorry.
And we are hitting that one part of the starter set for Dungeons & Dragons that we did not go to the first time, and that is the Ruins of Thundertree section. And for us, or for those who may be looking at the book for the D&D starter set, that brings you from page 30 up to about 34. And to give us a recap of our last session, Kurt's going to let us know what happened.
I was going to do this in Batman voice, but since I sound like Scooby-Doo, I'm just going to go with it.
Okay,
So the last hour was pure, straight-up ash zombie combat. We were walking up the path from
You kicked some ass.
from where we wailed on some cultists, and we got hijacked by some highly camouflaged ash zombies, which turns out are zombies, which are badass in and of themselves, because while they're easy to kill, they don't die. They get a chance to come back to life. But these ones also, when you kill them, they did a big puff of ash into your face, which didn't affect those of us who were on the ball, but Sir Walter Moss...
Well, those of you at range, technically.
Sir Walter Moss, he had a little hard time, and he was dusting his eyes for the whole hour.
It was cake.
But it's fair to say that with Felicity, he wailed some zombie butt.
I was still good. I don't need to see.
JJ, a.k.a. Ferris, with Ray of Frost, or as he likes to call it, Polar Beam, wailed... breeded some badass, stealthy, ranged sneak attack damage, and most importantly, the Dwarven Cleric, worshipper of Malth Marduin, rained down some turn undead and a lot of radiant damage and wiped zombie ass.
Hey,
Nice.
Wiped it.
And so now,
Oops.
I wiped it.
So the zombies have clean asses.
safe to say, those guys were ashholes.
They were and so now as we start this session, the final hour, we are preparing to head to Area 7 on the map, the tower at the north end, to fight what we expect will be a green dragon,
What
and we are getting ready to go.
And let me just reread for the beginning of this episode
Probably a
our
Nothic.
narrative
Nothic.
from Area Number 7, the tower. So on the top of the hill stands a round tower with a cottage attached. Both are in good condition, although half of the tower's roof is gone. A door leads into the cottage, and several arrow-slit windows are visible in the tower. You can't help but notice the eerie quiet in the area and a strange, acrid smell in the air. The corpses of 2 hideous giant spiders are sprawled near the edge of the pathway, apparently dragged there. Their bloated bodies are puckered and blistered and appear to have been mauled by a large animal.
Can
Dun, dun, dun.
I do a perception check to see if I figure out what drag those here?
Shit, yeah, dog.
Shit, yeah.
Go for it.
Just do it.
I mean, a DC 12 perception
Wow,
check.
apparently there's still some ash in the air.
We can
Ash
all
all over
check.
the place.
I do
look.
an investigation roll.
Well, what'd you end up with there?
4 plus...
I thought you had a 7 on the die.
No, there was a 4. If you
All
want
right.
to give me a 7, that's fine.
Can you use animal handling on
I'd
a
give
dragon?
it to
Maybe.
you. And
Because I got +5 in that.
What does animal handling say? Because a dragon is a large dragon, not an animal.
So just out of curiosity, if I went up to a dragon and I tried to animal handle it,
You would lose the
what would that
hand.
look like?
Oh, you would tell me what it looks like, and then I would describe how you die.
Uh-huh.
It would probably be like when you uncomfortably touch an orc on the back.
Yeah. And he asks you for a date.
All right.
I will look with my perception.
All right, let's see what we got.
Me too.
I have a 16 perception.
Ooh, that works.
I found
So maybe you call Ferris over too, because he's kind of smart.
Ferris.
Right? Hey, Ferris.
Ferris. What? Over and look at this.
So the claw marks on this on the giant spiders outside appear to have been made by something that has claws like maybe 2 or 3 feet, talons of that size. Definitely a large creature.
Ferris.
And there's
size of these
there's the whiff of a poisonous gas about the spiders as well. And these are not poisonous spiders.
Do you smell that?
yeah, I think they're rotting.
I want to hear you whisper with the southern accent. The exaggerated female southern accent.
I think they're rotting.
It's so hard to whisper with an accent.
It is. It's not. Yeah, no, it's not natural.
It's not natural.
So it looks like they've been partially eaten, and what killed them was most likely a poisonous gas, and they have very large claw marks upon them as well.
Well, I'm optimistic here.
Pretty sure it's a giant badger.
Yes.
It's a honey badger.
It's a giant honey badger, because you know
Just
it
leave.
yeah,
Just leave.
yeah, that's probably a good
Animal
idea.
badger don't care.
Is there any windows or anything on the thing?
There are the arrow slits in the tower, and the cottage itself that is attached. There's a door there, but it is closed.
Do I see anything or anyone in the area?
Give me just a general perception check to take a look around.
Yeah, 9.
Okay, anybody else?
Sure.
Yeah.
17.
Anybody else? I'm just looking for numbers. What'd you end up with?
3.
3.
25.
25. All right. So, for Sir Walter, scanning the area, you're pretty positive that there are no other zombies lying in wait or anything like that around.
That's
for,
nice.
For Ferris, up through the arrow slits, you catch a glint of a bright green scale off of the midday sun.
Oh, crap.
And that's up in the tower.
Yep. How high up is that?
No, I got to read this for a moment, so give me a second.
I have caught the
We should have looted
DM
the buildings.
unprepared.
Well,
Can I fireball the shack?
I don't. The cottage. The cottage.
Okay.
I don't get a number, but let me say 15 feet.
Uh-huh.
Well, wait. So arrow slits along the tower. The tower itself, it says it is a 40-foot high ceiling, which means you're probably seeing it 25 to 30 feet up. The glint you catch off of a bright green scale. With the 25 or whatever it was that you had,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give you bright green scale, and it catches off of the midday sun, and it's a 25, 30 feet
Now,
up
with
in the
with,
air.
with a 25, am I able to tell whether that scale is a male or female?
Yes, you can.
jeez.
I'm not going to tell you what it is, but
Oh.
yes, you can.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. It's in there, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Try not to blow up the house because I plan to summer here. It seems nice.
It
I
does.
don't know.
Be
Just,
careful.
It seems to have some
Be
kind of
Need
arachnid
some
problem.
TLC. But
It's pretty intact, though.
I'm
I mean,
gonna have to
overall.
scrub it for about 4 weeks. All right.
It's been pretty cleaned by the poison.
Yes.
You just got to get rid of that.
All right. I would like to open up the front door on the cottage.
Don't forget to open the can first.
Okay, so the door on the southern side of the building is not locked, and it opens.
All right.
Inside of the cottage itself is dusty furniture draped in webbing, but nothing else of value.
Okay. And is
Is
there a door
everybody
in there?
going in?
I want to look around in there.
Yeah.
So inside, if we go by what the map shows, it's a 20 by 20 cottage. And it is, we'll just say it's one big room. And it is, like I say, dusty furniture that is draped in webbing, lots of webbing around.
Someone should stay outside the door.
Are there any footprints leading in or out?
Let's give me another perception check.
My perception sucks.
Hey, who's got the best perception modifier?
Not me.
I got a 4.
She's
All
a
right, I'm
rogue.
gonna
Why
touch-
should she have good
You have a
perception?
good one?
A good one.
I'm going to touch JJ before he makes his roll and use my guidance cantrip, which gives him he rolls a d4 and adds it to any ability check.
Okay.
I lay my hands
He doesn't
on
have
Ferris.
a D4. 2. Give me a number.
18.
From what you can see, the only tracks within the cottage are from large arachnids.
Okay.
No, like footprints from cultists or anything else. The
And-
only footprints around are from large arachnids, and they appear to have a few, bits of dust settled upon the prints.
I think if you look here, right here, look right here.
Yeah.
I think these were caused by those out there.
Your
You don't
powers
say.
of deduction.
I'm gonna
are
draw I actually have a
astounding.
cross-
Thank you,
Crossbow.
Watson.
Are you going to draw it?
I'm going to draw it and stand outside the door if they go in.
Are you going to use like pencil or ink or
I'm going to draw it with a highlighter.
highlighter?
And I'm going to actually cock it, load it, whatever you do with a crossbow,
He said load.
He said
and
cock
stand
first.
outside the door if they go inside.
So they were going inside in order
Yeah,
to
we
even
already went
inspect these
inside. Yep.
things.
Right,
But
I
you
do
are
not-
standing guard at the door.
I'm standing guard at the door looking out from the outside.
Okay.
Door.
All right.
Door,
Okay.
I think we need you in here.
So that's what you see so far.
Yeah.
And again, going by the map, what you can also see is there's another exit, another door to the north side of the cottage. And that just looks like the same type of door you just came, an iron-bound wooden door, no locks on it.
I would like to listen at the
And
west
then-
door.
East side.
East.
Then there's a door to
East
the
that
east
way.
that leads to the tower.
I want to listen at it.
Okay. What I would like before you do that, anybody inside the building or everybody inside the building, roll a stealth roll and tell me what the highest number is out of the people who rolled.
That's going to be
Not me.
Now, and also, did anyone roll a 1?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, that's substantial. Now, the person with the highest roll, did you
look at me
roll?
with such disdain?
You had a 5% chance of doing that. You did
Now, the person with the highest roll, did you roll a 20
Oh, yeah.
natural?
No.
Okay. That didn't offset the noise.
To
then.
everyone else, Mickie looked over at me and was like,
Really?
"You gotta be fucking kidding
Really?
me."
A 1. How many 1s does that die have on it? I think the last 3 rolls have been 1s.
I think that half of the numbers on there are 1.
Well, technically.
Technically, half of them start with a 1, right? Yeah. So as you're moving around by this roll, the way I'll describe it is Sir Walter Moss makes no precautions to avoid noise. That's all. It's not that you're tripping over stuff and it's just you're making no precaution to avoid noise.
Right.
Therefore, noise is made as Sir Walter is moving around. Now, Ferris wanted to listen at that door. Go ahead.
Shh. Shh.
What you got?
18.
18.
18.
Inside, on the other side, you definitely hear something. I'll just say it sounds like something large moving around.
Does it sound scaly?
If you had to guess, it sounds like a young green dragon steeling itself for a fight.
Okay, I want to kick the door down.
It
Just
opens
gonna
towards
kick the
you.
door.
He kicks it,
And he just
And
goes,
he falls
thud.
down.
Your foot is broken, and
Yes.
then, as far as that door goes, that door does not say whether it's locked or not, so it is not, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
As not locked, it's just closed. You can just open it if you like, or you
No.
can take a chance on breaking your foot. A DC 15 to kick it in.
Do it.
Strength.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Let's see what the wizard does with his foot.
Because God forbid you should open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going to negotiate with the door.
this
you
is like
you are
an
either
action
with us
movie.
or against us.
Let's do this.
Yes.
Let's do this. Damn it! It's a
What'd you
12
get?
on the die.
12. What's your strength modifier?
Plus 0.
Plus 0. All right, so you kick the door hard, and it doesn't open.
At which point, Bree
and when
walks
he-
up.
At which Bree walks up and just goes,
When he pulls his foot away, you can see he's cleared off the placard that clearly says pull.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
I like you.
Now I open the door.
Open the door. There's a staircase, a 5-foot wide staircase circling the interior. And you can kind of see it a little bit on the map up there. This little spot right here is a staircase. And it circles going upwards, and it's open with open where the staircase goes up, and there's like a platform above. And there's something definitely moving up there. Let's roll initiative. at
All
this
right.
Oh, dang.
Already.
All right.
There's a good roll. 18.
I think you've already written the word dragon down for me. Put a 13 at that number, or at that word, please.
Ferris, your initiative,
14.
14.
I have a couture say.
10 minus 1 is 9. 9.
Okay, so
I
Sir
could
Walter
swear he just said
Moss.
10 minus 4 is 9. 9.
10 minus 1.
1, okay.
So Moss,
Don't know any Spanish.
Followed by
He knows
Bree.
9 in English and Spanish, but he doesn't know math in any language.
followed by Ferris.
I'm not a smart man, Jenny.
But I do know what love is.
Life is like a box of green dragons.
Hopefully, we'll
All
get
right, I'm
some
checking my
gold.
spells.
Do that.
I'm checking my
All right.
crossbow, my short bow. Just kidding.
Just
Make sure everything's working.
Your crossed short bow.
My crossed short
Can
bow.
you keep concentration on a spell while you're fighting?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The whole point of concentration is to limit you with powerful spells.
Correct.
You can't do too many powerful spells going at the same time. That's the point of concentration.
But like if I put a Shield of Faith, which is plus 2 to AC, concentration up to 10 minutes,
Yep.
I don't have to worry about that other than just rolling when I take damage on
When
a
you
con.
take damage, you got
Okay,
it.
Cool.
Anytime you take damage, it's a DC 10. If you take 20 or more damage, it's half the damage.
Listeners at home, I just play really dumb for you so that you don't have to feel bad when you have these questions.
Normally, Kurt is brilliant.
And not just normally. He's
It's-
even brilliant now.
It's one of those, like, MIT kids, except not at all.
Okay. Do we have all the numbers now?
Yes, we do.
Who is first?
Sir Walter Moss.
All right. So the first thing I need before we say who's going first is Bree, open the door, but give me a marching order going into the dragon's lair, as it were.
I guess I'm right behind her.
I wouldn't go
because
first.
I would think that,
I would hold the door open
that
for the.
She's a
JJ,
lady.
after he kicked
Mule
the door,
kicked. Mule kicked it.
he sort of, like, stepped off to the side and took a breather.
Step off.
I would not go first. I would have held the door open for someone else. You don't want the little one in the front, the little squishy one in the front.
All right, all
I'm
right.
bringing
Alright.
up the rear because I'm concerned about things from behind. I like to.
That's a natural concern.
I like to guard the backside. And
Story of my life.
I think that this episode should be called "Things from Behind."
Things from behind.
so let's sandwich the wizard in the middle, and I'll watch him.
Why is the wizard always
Eiffel Tower, baby.
Wow.
So we have then Sir Walter Moss up front. If you're first in initiative, what is your action?
I look at the two of you because Kurt is not there yet because he was outside, and I look at you and go, "Oh shit, here we go."
Here we go
And
again.
then I just go charging right in
Okay.
and up the stairs, and hopefully after some big dragon thing.
So when you get to the top of the stairs, I am going to show you the picture from page 33 of the adventure guide.
Oh dear.
That's
You
what
get to
I was
see
expecting.
the young green dragon because you're level 5. They're not going to pit you against an ancient green dragon or anything. But that green dragon is a large creature as far as D&D terms go. So it's a large dragon. It would take up 4 squares on a combat map. The thing is probably about 20 feet tall with a wingspan of maybe 15 feet or so. Say 20 feet tall, 20 feet from head to tail-ish. Wingspan of about 15 feet. It is all green. You get the shiny green scales off the midday sun as you charge up the stairs. And it's reared up ready for you.
All right. So I'm
Now,
gonna,
from here, what is your movement speed? Because I'm going
30.
to... I was going to say, before you say that, I'm going to tell you you need about 30 feet to get there. So I'm going to say, okay,
All right.
you reach it in 30 feet.
So I'm charging in, and I try to get underneath his rearing up and slice him right on the belly.
Go for it.
Wait, why are we
No
attacking this dragon?
talking, no
Hey,
conversation.
It's an evil
This-
green dragon.
This is something that Sir Walter Moss has never done, is vanquish a dragon.
But
So-
technically, you've never bargained with one either.
Yeah.
No, but there's never stories about bargaining with the dragon.
The bards don't sing
not-
of the
I'm not
bargain.
going to
you've
go
struck.
back to Van Dalen and
Yeah.
have them buy me drinks because I bargained with the dragon. But if I slap that dragon's head on the table, I will
Nice.
have drinks for years.
This is true.
So,
What if he was?
Go
what I
for it.
was saying,
What if
It
he's
was
a
a nice
nice
gold dragon.
Yeah.
Would we kill him?
that's a 9. I don't think that's going to...
A 9 will not hit.
You have a second attack.
I do have a second attack.
And what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to, after I miss the first one, swing back the other way. And
Nice.
try
So
to
this
get
is a
him.
nice big double-bladed great axe,
Yeah.
definitely. Because this thing swings both ways.
Eee, God. 11.
11 will not hit either.
He's a clever girl.
He is a clever girl.
Yes, he is a clever girl, because JJ did not say which one it was.
He knows it, but he didn't say. Who's up after Sir Walter Moss?
That would be Bree.
Go ahead, Bree.
So Bree just looks at Sir Walter Moss and just shakes her head.
So you hear, as he gets to the top, you hear Felicity
Yeah.
glancing off of dragon scales.
Okay, so she would have to climb the steps
Yeah.
and walk into the room, sidestep to the side, and get a nice vantage point,
Yep.
and try to shoot at one of the dragon's eyes.
Okay.
Why not? Because
You have advantage.
Unfortunately, D&D means you're just going to do damage to it.
Wow.
Did you just roll 2 threes?
2 threes.
Awesome.
So that's a total of 11.
11 will not hit.
I didn't think it would.
So I'm
So
going to stick with the
she's-
dragon having a tough hide, and your arrow bounces off of its eyelid as it blinks.
I will then use my bonus action. Is there anywhere I can hide in this room?
No.
No boxes, no piles of
No,
gold
actually,
anywhere?
let me. You say that just as I was going to mention. So, on the tower floor is an old wooden chest broken open, and there are piles of silver and gold pieces and other things like rocks and stuff laying around in the middle of the floor.
So can I hide behind that
No,
box?
but that stuff is there.
Okay. So
If it was all intact, you might be able to hide behind it, but it's broken open, and these things are just laying about the floor.
I'm just gonna hang out.
Nothing
here
more
by the
than
wall.
about 6 or 8 inches off the floor, and you are slightly taller than that.
Yep, I will hang out here by the door then.
Okay. Well,
Next.
not a door, just at the stairway.
At the stair. Yeah, well, the opening
Out
to
of
the
range.
room. The opening to
So
the
you
room.
went up a spiral staircase, and you're there, right? So there's no doorway, nothing to hide behind, unless you went back downstairs.
Well, no, I mean it's a round room, right?
Yep. Yep.
So there's an entryway, like at the top of the stairs. It
It's more or
opens
less
up to
you
the
just
room.
walked up to a platform. So there's no.
There are no
entry-
walls?
No.
No walls.
The walls on the outside, yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not describing this very well.
talking
Not
about?
walls in
What
the.
I'm
There are no
talking about.
walls in the middle.
No, it's just a big round room.
Yes.
Dragons on one side.
Yes. Well, middle-ish, not necessarily on a
Where
side.
you ran up the stairs,
Yep.
opens into this room.
No.
Yes.
Well,
There's-
it sort
there's-
of just comes
It
up
opened it
into
in a
platform.
room, and then there's stairs going up.
There's more
There-
stairs.
The way this is right now, You are on a platform, and the stairs led up to the platform.
Okay, that's what
it.
I'm thinking.
But there is no opening. There's no doorway.
Big round
there's
room. Here are the stairs.
The stairs are here.
Yeah,
the stairs came up.
Look
You are right
at
there.
the map.
All right, so here's the platform. Stairs go down.
Okay.
Okay.
So she would have. So she's hanging
Gone
out
up
kind
to the
of
top
like,
where she could see the dragon, take a shot, and she might be 1 or 2 steps down,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's what I'm thinking.
Right,
'Cause,
so
like,
like-
she wouldn't just be out in the open
Right.
because she's squishy.
Yes.
She's gonna want to be like near the stairs where
Yeah.
she can kind of like duck down.
Got it. Who's up after Bree?
Me.
Go ahead, me.
I come through the doorway.
Okay. He's casting prestidigitation again.
Can I see the dragon from down here or no?
Not from the bottom. No. You have
Right.
to go up to where it is.
I will go as far up the stairs as necessary to see it.
Yep.
And
Just the
I'm
top
going
of your
to
head is poking.
dragon.
Yeah.
Do you know what happens to a frog when it gets hit by a lightning bolt?
The dragon speaks common. So, yes, I eat it.
The same thing that happens to a dragon.
Oh.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I can do that.
The same thing that happens to
Dexterity.
everybody else.
15. 1-5. I rolled a 14 plus 1. That's 15.
Stink
Is that your
eye.
DC?
Yes.
Stink eye
Nice.
for the dragon.
What is it? What happens on a save?
Half damage.
Half of,
8d6.
and it's immune to lightning damage.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Give me a number.
That is 16 damage.
16 is what I get, or I take half of.
That's what you get because I only
All
rolled
right,
4
so
die
half.
6.
8. Okay. Next.
No.
No, you're 16.
It takes 16.
Okay. 16.
Yeah.
You take 16.
Okay.
I could have
That's
done.
why I said,
rolled
do I get take
4.
16, or is that half? And well,
It's already halved.
Okay.
Already. All right.
Dragon.
okay, dragon.
Oh, crap.
Free action. Do we really want to go after this thing?
Yes.
You say
Too late.
as the dragon breathes a poisonous gas that fills the area,
Yeah.
and only the person who hasn't gone up there yet is not in its effect. I need a
smarter than this guy.
DC 16 1/6 Constitution saving throw.
16 exactly.
Okay.
I fail.
Okay.
Again.
I'm not close enough to touch any of them, am I?
You got a 15, didn't you,
No,
love?
you're not up
No,
there.
not on your turn. No. On your turn, yes. Not outside of your turn. No. Okay. Those who saved take 21 points of damage. Poison damage. Those who did not save take 42 points of poison
Oh my
damage.
God, that's like dead.
And down goes Bree.
Okay.
I have 6 left.
How close are they to this dragon?
We're in
The-
the
the-
room.
it is
the room
a-
is full of
It is
poison.
a 30-foot cone. It's going to fill the area where people came in. That's the dragon's breath weapon. That's what a dragon does, right? That's how we started. But you're not out because you have a fighter that also heals, and his name is Thor.
Do they have? Are they conditioned?
And he's up
poisoned,
next.
or are they just taking damage?
It is just, you take that damage. That's it. There isn't a condition that goes along with it. It just hurts a lot.
Okay, because there is a poison condition that I could end.
Not
but I
in
don't
this
need to.
case. Yeah.
Okay,
So who's up after the dragon?
I am.
Thor.
So before he does that, he says, "Have you seen a frog do this?"
Only when it explodes.
A poisonous toad, perhaps.
All right, so Bree, you are down.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Now, by how much?
By
How many
2.
hit points do you have?
40.
40. All right, so it's only by 2. Okay.
All right, so you have 3. Remind us how death works. You get to roll.
On her turn, she would start rolling death saving throws. If you heal her, she just gets that many hit points.
Right, but if she goes with the death saving throw route, she has to get what? 3 successes
Yep.
Before 3 failures.
before 3 failures.
And if she
Save up
rolls a
this.
20, she gets a hit point.
So the question is, do I use a level 3 spell to bring her back
Yes.
now?
Why wouldn't you?
Well, because
Just
he's
let me
almost dead, too.
languish.
Yeah, but he isn't yet.
Do you have a
You
level
could use
3
a
spell
cure
that just
wounds.
heals everybody in a room?
No, I have Revivify, which is a touch spell.
Well, that's if someone's dead, though. No one's dead yet. She's only unconscious. She hasn't died until she fails 3 death saving
Yeah,
throws.
do mass
Oh.
healing word.
Yeah.
Mass healing word. Up to 6 creatures within 60 feet Regain 1d4 plus my spellcast modifier. No effect on undead or constructs. Does that sound right?
Yep.
There's no way I can bump that higher at this point.
You can do them both twice.
I can do them both twice?
Yeah. Up to 6 creatures. You can just choose two creatures twice.
Get it.
I can?
Why
Yeah.
not?
Go for
I
it.
would imagine that you do this as a spell, and it goes out and hits up to 6 creatures. You're not doing the spell twice, are you?
Yeah, but you can hit up to 6 creatures. That's 1 creature, 2 creatures, 3 creatures, 4 creatures, 5 creatures, 6 creatures.
7 creatures more. 1 potato, 2 potatoes, 3 potatoes.
Do we have a DM ruling on that?
As long as you're not healing the dragon, I guess I'm fine with it.
Okay. It sounds shady
Why
to
would
me,
he
but I'm
heal
happy
the
to play.
dragon?
And remember, you have your circle
I just
of
wanted
life.
Kurt to go ahead.
Right, so they get
I
plus,
figure if I told him that.
Disciple of Life. All right, so
Circle.
all right, so this is a level.
It's a disciple of life.
This is a level 3 spell. So in addition to the healing that it does, I have Disciple of Life, which means everyone gets an additional 2 hit points plus the spell's level. So everyone's going to get an additional 5 hit points.
So 5 plus wisdom plus 1d4.
Including the dragon, that's awesome.
What's your wisdom modifier?
I'm not.
Just
I'm
roll.
not- hang on. Hang on. Up,
3 hours
all right,
later.
1d4. 1d4, d4, d4, d4. Here's the d4. Here it comes.
And you
people
know
at
the
home.
dragon's breath weapon is actually 12d6.
one?
I just took the 42
Is that a one?
average number.
We appreciate
There's a
it.
one.
It could have been higher.
Awesome. So I rolled a 1. But then I add my...
Wisdom modifier. Wisdom modifier plus 5.
Is that spellcasting ability modifier, it
Yep.
says?
Wisdom modifier.
All right. Then that would be a plus
4.
4, so it's
So
5.
total of 10 hit points each.
So it's not my... All right. I'll trust you on that. 5
Life
plus
math
5, so
is
10 hit
hard.
points each.
So they can both heal 20 hit points.
Okay.
And I'll heal 10.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'll heal my...
That's a lot of health you just did.
This
Yeah, it was a level 3
consultation of the
spell.
rules
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
the way it
brought
should
to you
work.
by Townhouse Flatbread.
I doubt you can double dip like that, but that's right. So your spell casting ability modifier is just your my
Just your wisdom.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That was a spell.
Now, do
Actually,
you
that was a
wanna-
bonus action.
Now, do you
spell.
want to go up to where the poison breath is?
No, that was a. Bonus
It doesn't hang around, by the way. It goes away quickly.
There's really
When
good
you cast
ventilation
a bonus
in here.
action
It
spell,
is.
the only
The
thing you
half of the
cast
roof is
after
gone.
that is a cantrip.
Right, but could I use my crossbow?
Yes.
Yeah, but
You can
cantrips are
still
gonna
do an
better.
action.
Yeah. Right. So I will rock out
And a
my
move.
sacred flame.
So you have to move up there to where you can
I have to
see
get
it.
60 feet from him.
Yeah, but you still have to move up to where you can see it.
Right.
Right.
And
he's done.
I will
Yep.
rock that against his. He gets a dex saving throw against
Oh, hey.
15.
+1. I roll a 19 on the die.
So no damage.
So no
Done.
damage. All right, and I will move
Hey, I
back
actually
out
have
of the
an
room.
NPC that
I will
might
move
live for
back
a few
out
minutes.
of sight and out of the room
Coward.
if I can.
You don't have that much boost speed.
Yeah, you in order to move up to where you could see it was about 30 feet.
All right,
And I think you moved 25 anyway, so you could barely see it.
Okay.
Cast your spell and you're right there. And who's
That
up
was a crappy
after Thorin Stormstriker?
Top of the order, Sir Walter Moss.
Go ahead, Sir Walter. Poison sucks.
Ooh. I shake it off and
Shake it off.
Kurt
And-
did that after about 23 seconds.
bring the the great axe up on it to hopefully split it open. This
Go
time.
for it.
JJ, if I've cast a spell, a level 3 spell, but I still have a level
Nope.
3 slot,
Failed
can I
that.
cast
Do it
the same
again.
Good
spell?
gosh, what'd
Let's
you
go
roll?
again. I rolled a 3.
Yeah,
Plus
that'll
7
yeah.
is 10.
And the next one
And an
is
18, which is
18?
almost a crit for me, but that might work. That is a 25.
That will hit. You hit. So this is the second hit on the
and
dragon.
it's a ghetto crit
Ghetto crit.
for 16 damage slashing.
All right.
You should action surge and swing again.
I will action surge and swing again.
Nice. Go for it.
16 on the dice. Plus
Plus
7 is 23.
Is a hit. What do you got for damage?
2 plus 4 is 6 damage.
All right. And who's up next?
Bree.
This is, after all, a dragon. You should not expect to kill it in 3 hits.
I have a question, though.
Go ahead.
The second wind move that I seem to have, a bonus action to regain hit points. Can I use a bonus action to regain
You have not
it?
used a bonus action yet, as far as I know.
Okay, then I would like to do that before my turn is over.
Go for it.
And I
What you got?
regain 11 more hit points.
Nice. How close to full are you?
I have 37 out of 57.
That's not bad. You took the full thing, though. You failed
I
your
sure
save.
did.
Yeah.
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 Sure
He
did.
took it all
You took it all like a champ.
Like a champ.
like a boss.
Now it's Bree's turn.
Bree's
Bree,
turn.
what you
So
got?
Bree's gonna step.
Another
take
arrow?
notch another one.
Okay.
She's a little shaken, but she
Now
shakes it
you
off.
have an ally and melee with it, so you have advantage. What you get?
2 19s. What the hell?
Wow.
All right. Well, the first one hit. The second one didn't.
That's amazing. Last time I did 2
Yeah.
3s.
Yeah, and now 2 19s. Very well.
Now
So
I
you
get
hit.
to do my sneak attack.
You get to do your sneak attack.
Jeez Louise, I'm rolling like a loser. 8,
How does the loser roll?
10
Like
on the
Mickie.
sneak attack. Plus
10.
5 is 15.
15. All right.
And she is going to take a couple steps down
Yeah.
the stairway there to get out of that room because she did
Okay.
not appreciate the dragon's breath.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Totally did.
Now you can be far enough away if it breathes again, but if like on your next turn, you'll have to use your whole movement to get up to make an attack, and you'll be there after that. Right?
Yeah.
So let's just keep track right now. Bree's the only one out of range.
because she got cunning action, so
I
she
can-
can use her move,
Yeah.
then the cunning action move
to
go back down.
disengage.
Technically, yeah. Okay,
Um,
but disengage is a
she said disengage, so she didn't mean disengage.
right.
Well, what does that say?
Doesn't it say
You can
What
dash,
does it say?
disengage,
Dash, disengage, or hide. So it would be a dash.
Okay, who's up after Bree?
or hide. Dexterity saving throws. I cast another lightning bolt.
Ferris.
Now lightning bolt. Let's see. 7 plus 1 is 8.
That will not succeed. Sir.
Okay. Tell me what the
Yay.
damage is against this young green dragon. What do you got on
I
them
have
dice?
10, 17,
17
plus...
so far.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
how many times
damn.
can you roll this thing?
I get 86
8.
on this.
It's a level 3
17
spell, right?
It is.
Yep.
20, 31, 40 points of damage.
Nice.
Well, that's a total.
That's
I
a
had
total.
already done the 17.
It's 40 points of damage. The 17 is
Alright,
included
so-
in that.
All right, done. Who's up next?
Dragon.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if its breath weapon recharges. It recharges on a 5 or 6 of this die. A 4. It did not recharge. Sir Walter Moss is there. The dragon makes 3 attacks against Sir Walter Moss,
Bring it on.
each with a plus 7 to hit.
Uh-oh.
Just like mine.
Yeah. Finally, a monster that's actually on par with you
Yeah.
guys. All right, so 10 plus 7 is 17.
No.
All right, the next one is a 19 plus 7.
That one will
That'll
hit.
hit. So it is 3 attacks, 1 with bite, 2 with claws. So the first one was the bite. Now we're on claws. So 1 hit and a 9 plus 7 is 16 will not hit.
Nope.
The hit, I'll roll this, is 2d6 plus 4. 8 plus 4 is 12 damage.
Okay.
Slashing damage to Sir Walter Moss.
Oh.
Dude, if you hit this guy when you were at level 3 on the starter set,
Yeah.
not so much fun.
Nope.
Yeah. Pretty bad. You walk in and he breathes his breath weapon.
Yeah, I
Even
mean-
on a save, if you just take the 21 points
Just
of
drop
damage.
We're level
it.
5. and
It
he's-
hurts. Yeah.
All right.
Who's up next?
After
After the
Dragon.
dragon.
Thor.
Thor.
Yeah,
All right.
Thor.
Thor is going to run up to the dragon.
Yep.
I'm going to run up to... Actually, no, I'm going to... Well, no. I'm going to cast a first-level spell called Command. Creature that understands my language and is not undead must do any basic act I command that is not harmful to it.
Halt.
It must have
And
a
I-
saving throw.
It has a wisdom saving throw, and I'm
Okay.
going to command it to halt, which means that it lies down and does nothing if it fails its roll.
Okay, I get a
Down.
+1 on this. I roll a 5. +1 is 6. I'm sure that's
It's
not,
not
your
gonna
spell
work.
DC.
All right,
So what are you telling it to do?
my understanding, so I'm going to use halt, is that until its next turn, it lies down and does nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's correct.
Halt would mean it wouldn't lie down, but it wouldn't do anything.
It'll take no action.
Right.
I'm going to tell it to sit, Ubu, sit,
Good dog.
and halt.
Okay.
All right, so that is an action.
Actually, if you're going to tell it that, it has to bark once.
it can bark.
Okay.
As long as there's no breath weapon that comes out when it barks.
It didn't recharge.
Okay, that was my... Now, and I'm assuming that doing damage to him does not end the effect of that spell.
That is correct.
Okay, so I'm now going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon, which has been highly effective for me in the past, having missed somewhere between 7 and 12 attacks in a row. But, what the heck? It's a bonus action.
In listening through to the previous series of D&D starter set, I believe you were successful with it twice out of about 12 casts.
I think that is correct. That is a level 2...
Go ahead and stop, though, because it's a bonus action can only be cast in conjunction with a cantrip.
Oh, poopy head.
And I like how he said, go ahead and stop.
Go ahead.
That's awesome.
Shut your mouth and...
Shut up and answer me.
Shut up when you talk.
So
Shut your mouth when you talk to me.
Shut your
can't
mouth
do-
and talk to me.
That's stinky.
Sorry, man.
All right, well, then in that
That's
case,
stinky.
I will...
Do something else.
Ruin everything.
Yeah, I mean, in that case, no, I can't do Sacred Flame because that's an action.
Start the storm, dude. Start it. It works so well
Storm.
against
No,
the
he's already...
zombies.
No, because
he's
I've
done
used
his-
my action. So
Oh,
I've got
that
to
was
do
your
the
action,
bonus.
not a
Yep.
bonus action. All right.
No, halt is a great action.
Yeah.
Call it a name.
Yeah, I'm gonna run back away to about 40 feet.
Bravely
Further
run away.
You can only
call it
go
Sissy Panty
downstairs.
Bottom
You have to go out of view of it if you're getting away from it. And that's
so
what
will
Bree
that
did.
end?
You have to get, in order to get away from it, you have to get out of sight of it.
Well,
Because
actually,
otherwise,
this doesn't matter.
yeah.
I'm gonna just get 15, 20 feet away.
Okay.
In the room, can still see him.
Right. So then you're back against the wall.
Yep. Okay, I'm
Because
done.
it's a 40-foot tower, and it's taking up 15 feet in the middle of it. So in order for you to get that far away, you need to put your back against the wall, and you might be out of its claw's reach.
And then
Might
can
be.
I, as a bonus action, can I make a perception check for the room?
Now that's a bonus action. Any skill check is an action.
All right, then I'm done.
Okay. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is
14.
14.
All right. You don't know it. Passively, you don't notice anything odd about the room.
Okay.
Who is after Thor?
Sir Walter Moss.
Sir Walter Poisoned Moss.
I'm going to attack him again.
Go for it.
That's what I do.
I mute
I
myself.
mute myself.
That's what I do. I'm a Mario.
Oh,
And
wow.
That's a critical fail.
Oh, well, you get another chance
You
to
need
fail.
another dice.
No, he's doing good. I like it.
Oh, that was almost a critical hit. 15. to
15
hit.
will not hit the young green dragon.
Jesus.
By the way, green dragons can breathe air and water. In case you were thinking of drowning it.
I'm going to
Because there's a pool right there.
run out of the room.
Bravely run
Okay.
away is done.
Yeah.
I like it.
Done.
All right.
So you will be down below its level. You can't see it. It can't see you.
Right.
Who is
Uh,
after Sir Walter Moss?
Bree will have to step up to where she could see the dragon.
Yep.
It provokes if you want to do that.
What do you mean?
He
ran
ran
away.
away.
Oh, yeah. No, because he's
he's
told
halted.
it to halt.
It doesn't say that halt doesn't say that it can't take a reaction.
Well, it said that it was
But if
doing
it's
nothing.
halting, it's
That's
just
the
Would
whole
you
reason I
have
did
Would
it.
you have run away otherwise?
No,
All right, then we'll keep it at that.
Okay.
because
I'm
they
just saying.
said that it wasn't
Yeah.
going to do
Halt,
anything.
Halt says the target stays where it is and takes no actions.
On
Correct.
its turn.
Or just no actions.
Oh, it just says no action.
Wow, whatever. It makes no difference in this case.
What's the duration of the spell?
One
DM
round.
determines how the target behaves.
What is the duration of that spell?
1 round.
1 round.
Okay. So that would be until your next round, it doesn't take any action.
Right.
Or your next turn. Okay. Done.
So
Who's
that
after
includes reactions?
Yes,
So you did run away.
that's what we're
Yes.
saying.
Okay, so Bree
I can't hear me. I can hear me. All right.
Bree.
Bree would walk. Shut your mouth.
Mickie hit puberty tonight. Yay!
My voice is changing. I'm a real girl. Walk up to the top of the stairs.
Yep.
Take aim at Mr. Dragon Man.
Go
You're
for
no
it.
longer there, so I no longer have
That is correct. Nobody is engaged with it.
No longer have a, what's that word?
Advantage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that is 22 to hit.
That hits. 22 hits.
And I roll one puny, I swear, look at that, a 2.
2
So
plus.
7.
All right.
This dice sucks.
You got it.
And I will dash down the stairs
Gosh, she's
away
dashing.
from the poisonous
The
gas.
dashing young rogue. Who is after Bree?
That would be Ferris.
Ferris. What you got for him? What's this dragon getting from the wizard?
I am going to...
Something.
So many
Yeah.
choices. So many choices.
I'm going to
Wizards
cast...
have the shortest turns ever.
I'm going to cast Spider Climb.
Unless the dragon, you know it can fly.
Yes, but
Spider
I'm going to cast Spider Climb on myself and start
Okay.
and run upwards toward the wall because I noticed that it has a cone attack. And it either has to hit me or it has to hit my allies.
I guess technically, yeah, sure.
Like, I'm just going to basically make it so it has to look up to hit me.
I'll buy that.
Yep.
Well, now tell me what Spider Climb specifically does. What does the spell say?
Just allows
we
me
haven't
to run,
used it
run
before.
on vertical surfaces.
Okay. So
So you're like Spider-Man?
a wizard, elf wizard parkour
Parkour!
without the jumping away.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Parkour.
I'm done.
that's it. Up the wall you went, and you're probably near the half-broken roof,
Yeah.
where the dragon has ripped away the roof so it can roost here. The dragons have come home to roost. All right, dragon does not take any actions, but let's see if the breath weapon recharges. A 5.
does.
It
Oh, God.
does.
This is why we don't run away and we
Dragon-
just dogpile the fuck out of them.
Dragon's turn is done, though.
Thor, right?
It's not taking any actions now.
Time for guiding
Now,
bolt.
one round
You
is
could
done.
heal.
The dragon now has
Heal
its
me.
reaction.
Heal me, Kurt.
How low are you?
I came to you, Kurt. I need help. I have 25.
Heal me with your magic.
I need your magic touch, Kurt.
But I can do 4d6 radiant damage on a hit.
Do me like only a dwarf.
do whatever you need to, Kurt. you great healer, you.
Do me like only a dwarf would.
You heard it.
I'm going to try to whale him with the guiding bolt, and I'll get you next turn if I need to.
He'll bring you back up.
I've got Revivify. I've got a slot.
It's okay.
You can even die and he can bring you
You
back.
could die, and I can bring you back.
He really wants to
Oh,
use his
shoot.
mini resurrection spell, so he's hoping somebody dies.
You can also just take a potion.
Yeah, the potions that heal like 1d4 or something.
2d4
plus 1.
I think it's plus 2. In the book, I think it's plus 2. It's one more point.
It can make a
what's,
difference.
What's Thor up to?
Guiding bolt.
aside from the cleric who doesn't heal his allies, what is he doing?
Guiding bolt.
Guiding
It's a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Get it.
I think this is one you roll for, right? Not my. I don't get a save. You get to roll. What do you got?
Oh, Jesus, H.
See? That's what happens.
H does not stand for hit in this case, right?
Mothmar doing is
So
not
it's like
pleased.
9 or something.
Do any of us have
Yeah.
inspiration points?
No, because we haven't played with it.
Okay.
Has anybody played their character enough that they should have an inspiration point?
Come on.
Dude,
My-
we're like
my
level
accent?
5.
No. Well, that was 2 sessions ago.
I just haven't used my inspiration point. That's all.
That was inspirational to everyone else.
So ranged spell attack is
Go
just
ahead.
that plus my wisdom modifier?
And short
It's
answer.
plus 7.
Or plus 7?
That's what yours is.
Right. So actually 12. But
Okay, it'll
no.
miss.
All right, so I flail miserably.
Yes,
and run as far as I can get on my turn, which is 25. Can I use a bonus action to dash?
I think what's important is you get far enough away from people who need healing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, for sure.
What I'll do is I'll just let you move as far as you can away so that no one can reach you to be healed.
I just want to get away from the poison breath that's coming
Okay.
so that I can be alive to heal.
Because you saw the dragon take a deep breath in
Exactly.
and you're running away.
Remember, you are resistant to poison damage as a dwarf.
Does it say
Forget that.
But wait, we get to make a saving throw
But wait,
against the
what?
poison?
You make a saving throw, and if you make the saving throw, you take half damage. And if you already take half damage, and you're taking half of the half.
You take
So
a
I have
quarter.
advantage. You're right, I totally forgot about this. I have advantage on saving throws against poison, and I have resistance against poison damage.
Yep.
So you take a quarter.
So
So
you would
the
only
one
take
person who
10
wasn't
damage.
in the breath
Okay.
weapon the first
In that
time.
case, I run right over next to Sir Walter Moss.
Really?
And I stand right next to him, and I put my hands up next to him, and I can't do anything
You
else
get
because
ready.
of the limitations of the game, and
He's
get ready
prepared,
for
yes.
the next term to touch him in ways that will make him feel special.
And who is after Thor?
Are you going to touch him in his special place?
Sir Walter
Moss.
Moss.
I just look at him and sigh and run back in at the
So
dragon.
you have a miming dwarf next to you, like there's an invisible
Yeah.
force field next.
It's like, good. And I just run right up to the dragon.
Okay, go
and
for it.
Hack.
Hack and or slash.
Yes, that's a 21.
21 will hit. What damage do you do?
I do ghetto crit 16.
16 points of damage. All right.
damage.
Attack number 2.
Ooh, he gets
In the
another.
house.
Not good. I whiff on the second one.
Okay, give me a number.
2
Two
plus
misses.
7.
7 plus 2 misses as well.
Yeah.
That'd
Run
be
back
9.
to me. Run back to me, Sir Walter
Run
Moss.
back, run back.
back.
If I can run closer to him,
I get you
that's
halfway
right.
there.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you now next to the dragon?
No.
Yes.
No, at the end of
Then
his
you're going to
turn.
provoke, then running away.
Yes, because the dragon has a reaction now.
Oh, then yes, I'm standing right next to him.
That gives Bree advantage and you not an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
18.
18 hits.
Woohoo! Bring it on. I could kind of picture her sneak attack as notching, instead of just notching one arrow, she notches 4 now.
Oh, yeah, like the Legolas
Because,
kind of thing.
she's got 4 dice to roll.
Yeah.
And she's still rolling like a loser.
So she put the crooked arrows in.
She put the crooked arrows, and she didn't twist it.
The
That's
one
what
that-
happened.
The points aren't sharpened.
That's 12 and 5. 17?
17 points of damage. What is 16 and 17? 33. Right?
33.
How's this dragon looking?
The dragon is looking like if it could fly away right now, it probably would.
Dash down the stairs.
Bree has just hit it in a ligament of one of its wings, and it's kind of crippled.
Should have given us the gold from the get-go.
I didn't even see
Nobody asked him.
Yeah.
Nobody asked him.
If you just walked in and said, "Can we have your gold and we'll go away?" Who knows?
Who knows what would have happened? But someone got a little slash happy.
Who's up
Hey.
after Bree?
Me.
It's not always about
Ferris
the gold.
is looking for more dice.
Are you guys
All
down
about the bling.
Are y'all down on health at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are?
I'm at 25 hit points
Me too.
out of 40.
Nah.
What's Ferris doing here?
Magic missile.
Oh my, this isn't good.
Yay.
Magic missile just hits.
Your magic missile just hits.
All right.
That's a lot of little pew pew.
I'm casting it as a second level spell.
Pew pew pew.
So 4, 8, 12, 15, 20 damage.
Okay.
From magic missile.
So the Bree's last arrow crippled its left wing. Your how many magic missiles is that?
5.
So the first magic missile hits it right at the joint of its right wing at its shoulder blade, and that wing falls limp. And then the magic missiles hit it in other places, and the last one comes right up under its chin, and the light in its eyes goes out as its head falls down right into the pile of gold in the middle of the room.
Mine. Dibs.
And little wisps of poison come out of its nostrils
Poor little
as
dragon.
it breathes its last little young dragon
I feel
breath.
terrible. Like, I do not like killing dragons.
Well, you did.
Well, yeah,
JJ
you
killed it.
almost killed it. You, Bree,
I killed it.
Bree left it 3 points away from death.
The
Ferris
record
killed
show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're like, magic
green
missile
dragons
just
like,
deals
damn
damage.
it, because at least you had a chance of missing until
Are
you
they
said magic
generally
missile.
evil?
Huh?
Are green dragons generally evil?
They are evil. They are evil.
As a
evil,
technicality in the book, specifically the last page, 63, where young green dragon is listed, the last paragraph is thoroughly evil. Green dragons delight in subverting and corrupting the good-hearted. They prefer to dwell in ancient forests.
I don't feel as bad now.
Now I feel better. All
They're
right.
just
Can we count that gold? maybe?
Loot the body. I want some scales.
yeah. So let's go ahead and give you guys the actual treasure that's in this room. So again, an old wooden chest broken up on the tower floor holds the last of what was the previous tower's inhabitants' treasure. And the dragon, again, when you slayed the dragon, it fell right onto the pile. So you've got to move the dragon out of the way, and probably wear gloves while you do it because they're icky.
I'm busy painting a dragon silhouette onto the staff.
There you go. And in there's 800 silver pieces, 150 gold pieces, 4 silver goblets set with moonstones, a scroll of Misty Step, and a scroll of Lightning Bolt. And also, underneath all of that is a rusty old battle axe of dwarven manufacture.
Scroll it. Was it lightning bolt?
Do you must read Dwarvish, being a dwarf and all. On the axe head is a single dwarven word, Dwarvish, and it is Hew, Hew. A single word
Hew.
on the head of the axe.
Hew.
Cool.
Go
I want to
ahead. Go
cast
ahead, Ferris.
Identify.
Go ahead. All right. Hew is a +1 battle axe that deals maximum damage when the wielder hits a plant creature or object made of wood.
Nice.
The axe's creator was a dwarf smith who feuded with the dryads of a forest where he cut firewood.
Wow. He's a
A
big.
little bit of history.
Teeny bit. Are dragon scales worth
He's a
anything?
Dwarf it. Sure.
I want some.
You want to collect some trophy
You use
bits.
them to make armor.
The
Yeah.
one you didn't want to kill. I mean, if you left it alive, you would have asked for dragon.
Well, I'm sure it's a couple sloughed off here and there.
Of
We
course.
could've-
I mean, as hard as you hit it, yeah.
I want
So
some
you want to
dragon
collect
scales.
pieces from the young green dragon?
I'm going
Yes.
to take its head.
Well, yeah, that's a piece.
It probably
technically.
doesn't really matter at this point, but the silver goblets with moonstones, do we have values on them?
60 gold pieces each for a
I'm
value.
just going to drink out of it.
There are 4 of them. You guys can toast to this victory.
Toast it.
Yeah. I like the idea of
Just
So
go
music.
I can see Sir Walter Moss drops a dragon head at the middle of the tavern table and says, "Fill up our moonstone goblets."
Yes.
Fill up our goblets.
All right. Fill them. Serving wench man.
Wench man.
Winchman.
There won't be 2 sexes there.
Not too sexist, right?
No, just a little bit.
We have a lot of gold.
We have a ton
And
of
if you
gold.
guys hadn't already been level 5, this would have been enough. If you had...
How much XP is it for taking out this dragon?
So it's kind of funny the way they word this, because I think it was Kurt that just said it. If you hit this at like level 3 or something, this would be tough. Now, technically, the way this encounter is supposed to work, if you reduce the dragon to half its hit points, it flies away to fight another day. However, I didn't want to do that, so we fought right through. Now, awarding experience points for this is you get 2,000 divided equally among the characters if they drive away the dragon, which is the expected result. It says, given their level, the characters aren't likely to slay the dragon, but it is worth 3,900 experience. So you each would have got pretty much 1,000 experience because you slayed the dragon.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
So that's bringing us towards the close of this episode. Let's take a couple of minutes and talk about what we thought of the D&D starter set stuff again. We got back to these character sheets. We're able to level up because of the stuff that's right on them. We got back to our old characters for a few hours. What do you guys think?
It reunited and it feels so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I like it.
Yeah.
I like this game.
It's a well put together game. I like this game.
What are your thoughts, JJ?
I was scared shitless.
The dragon part?
Yeah.
I was saying, if the dragon had recharged on the first roll, it would have been able to use its breath weapon at that turn. And the 2 people, I think, that were still in range would have taken either 21 or 42 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have dropped.
Yeah.
My assessment is the same. I like 5th edition a ton. It's fun. I want to play it more. But what I like about Dungeon World is not having a set initiative order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it when in Dungeon World you go, Kurt, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Bree, what are you doing? And it's not predictable, and I do like that very much.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, what about the whole, I want to go back to the character sheet specifically, the level up process. Everyone had to do the level 4 to 5 in this case. How easy was it?
I mean, with
Beyond
the
easy.
starter, it's easy because it tells you on the back 4 to 5. I don't know what it would be going from 5 to 6.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more challenging, but
Not really, though. I mean,
but it's super simple.
Well, and compare this to the Star Wars one where they did a great job of leveling up, but they only took you to either, I can't remember if it was level 2 or level 3 at most.
Yeah.
This is getting you all the way to level 5th.
level 5.
Level 5.
Level
Level
5.
5th.
Which, you know, in D&D, I mean, level 5 is well on your way.
yeah, like that should take you at least 2 months.
Yeah. I mean, this starter set, when you think about, we played Star Wars in an afternoon. And I played Pathfinder, which is a great beginner set, but you can play that beginner box in an afternoon or two. This is like weeks and weeks of adventure in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if
We
you're playing
got-
once a week, this is months of adventure.
Actual play hours for us now is 18 actual play
Right.
hours in podcast format.
And we rushed some stuff.
We
We
did.
skipped rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, this is super value for $11.99 on Amazon.
Yeah.
I mean,
Including dice.
Even if you look at Thundertree, we went to
You went to 2 buildings.
2 buildings,
Two
out
buildings,
of
yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Right. We didn't loot any buildings. We didn't. I mean, who knows what we missed?
Well, one thing that was when you rescued Myrna, was her name, from the Red Brand hideout. She told you that her old shop in Thundertree had a necklace in it. That was here.
Yeah.
Right. So that's one thing.
Dibs.
As well. Okay.
It's fun.
Well, at least we have Hue now, which is great against these plant creatures that are in the area. apparently.
Yes. Very
Yeah.
good. All right, I think that's going to bring us to wrapping up this episode and the final episode of our D&D Starter Set Family Reunion. As Mike put it, reunited, and it feels so good. I think we all enjoyed, again, playing in the Dungeons & Dragons Starter Set. Anybody have any final words?
No.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks
All
for
right,
listening.
so we'll just say
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
bye.
Nope. Nopes. All the nopes. Penis.
We once again had a blast playing the Dungeons & Dragons starter set, and we hope you enjoyed listening in at our gaming table in the shed. We definitely recommend this set as a fun entry into D&D. Thanks for joining us. The preceding podcast was brought to you by Shedcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.